So my oldest half-sibling is 61 and the youngest is 39.
These half-siblings,
Good to meet you.
Good
How
to
are
meet
you?
Good. How are you doing?
Wow.
meeting for the first time face-to-face.
Overwhelming.
A lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Summer McKesson and Jim Harris never understood why they towered over others and their family, both standing above 6 feet.
Growing up, would always joke that I was adopted because I was so much taller than my family and just looked different.
My father, who raised me, was 5'8". I grew up an only child.
Summer also had life-threatening health issues that no one else in her family had. Puzzled, they turned to 23andMe.
23andMe was kind of a last resort. Back in 2020, I found out that I had blood clots in my heart and lungs. A year later, I had to have open heart surgery.
Summer learned her life-altering medical issues are genetic and can be potentially linked to older parental age, which didn't make sense with her family's medical history.
I did it to see if it would give me any health insights because there is a health component to it. And little did I know what I would find out.
Their parents sought help to conceive at the prestigious fertility clinic at Duke University and received care from a respected doctor.
I went through Ancestry and 23andMe and matched with what turned out to be the doctor at Duke's biological raised daughter and talked to her.
I didn't even know that they had IVF or sperm donation back then, and so it was a shock. It was almost paralyzing when I first found out, to find out my dad wasn't my dad.
But that wasn't the only shocking news they received.
Back then, they couldn't freeze sperm, so it had to be fresh. And it was supposed to be an anonymous medical student that looked like my dad.
It was going to be from a Duke medical student, but it was the sperm from the doctor that ended up being my genetic father.
Summer and Jim have now connected with more than a dozen half-siblings whose paternal side connects back to that Duke doctor who passed away years ago.
I went on the sites and I matched with 5, 6 people at the time, and then there was a couple of people over the years, and I know there's more.
Despite North Carolina not classifying fertility fraud a crime, this sibling duo wants accountability.
I don't know how many patients over 30 years were treated. Duke needs to tell all the mothers.
Duke did respond with a statement: "We have been made aware of unacceptable actions. The unacceptable actions could not happen today at Duke Health and should have never have happened. Given our commitment and obligations to protecting the privacy and security of personal information, Duke Health is unable to comment on individual patients."
I probably have a lot of other siblings in their 40s as well that need to know. And I know I wouldn't be here without him, but I also will forever be impacted by his actions.
You're not asking for money, you're asking for knowledge.
I'm asking to help people. I'm asking for transparency.
Like we mentioned in the story, the doctor died several years ago, so Summer and her brother will never have the chance to ask him all the questions they wanted to ask him, but they're really focused on the other brothers and sisters who might be out there who might also be facing other health concerns that will never have the answers that so far they've been able to find. Reporting in Atlanta, Ryan Young, CNN.